Hi guys, I'm back. You want to be back. You guys seem to be appreciating and enjoying my video. So I'm doing another one. So, we'll have some fun. We'll do some painting. Just want to say as well, my hat goes off to all the guys that learned before videos and Facebook and YouTube, because for them it was real tough, like super tough. They must have learned. It must take them so long to develop. So we'll get into it. Well, today we're going to paint the pony. I painted it yesterday. This is my painted pony. I did this design. This isn't mine. This is one that inspired me offline. Unfortunately, it doesn't say who did that, but I've seen the design done by various artists. Similar thing. I like that. It inspired me. There's a lot of images that inspire me. I'll show you some more maybe tomorrow on another video I do. But in the meantime, we're going to do that. I'll show you my way. Hopefully, that'll help you learn your way. But let's paint. Let's paint. Let's have some fun. Let's dance with a brush. I can't believe I went into that. And talking about dancing, I got to show you this. I got lights for my new case, which I'm doing up, and they're bonkers. I didn't expect them to be so like. But I'm going to show you. Check them out. They're wild, over. It's like Matt's mobile disco. I love it. They're mad. They are mad. But obviously, you don't criticise. It's not finished yet, so still working on it. So I'm back. Panda's back. We're going to paint some ponies. A lot of peas in there. I'm going to use this stencil, which you've seen. I love this. And I'm also going to use this stencil, which is the eye stencil I use. This for me works for ponies, okay? I'm going to do it. You're going to see how I do it and see whether it works for you. So the first thing I'm going to do, obviously, is wet my white. I'm using snaz with my dabber, which is already round in fairness, but the stencil perfects that. So I'm going to go in with a pony, make sure it's not too wet. Obviously I don't want to spoil it straight off the bat. And we're going to paint. I'm going to kind of go there. I think that's too big. That's perfect. His head will be around about there. I'm going to dab that in. Actually get it flat. Dab it in. That's the start. And this is a guide, guys. I'm not cheating. Right, this is a guide. It's not cheating. If a child's happy with it, they walk off happy. Whether you use one or two stencils, that ain't criminal, is it? At the end of the day, they're paying for something that you want them to be happy with. So that's what I use. I'm going to use the eye one as well in a second, but I'm not going to do it straight away because that's wet. I'm going to dab now around the pink. There's pink in this as well. I'll reflect back on the video, on the image in a minute. But let's go in with a pink. I just dropped my stencil, nightmare. Don't need it though because it's the wrong one. So we're going to go around the eye now. Let me get the image back out so I can see it. There it is. There she is, pretty little lady. Let's have a look. So we're going to go around here. So we're going to go right around the eye there, all the way around. Don't want to mess it up too much and get mucky. I've got a wet wipe spare though, just in case. So I'm going to go right around there, all the way around. She kind of goes up there as well. Because it's got like kind of wings, you know, the swirls of the wings, and it just accentuates the pony's shape, I suppose. A lot of you say you struggle with the neck of the pony. I did for a long time, but I've kind of learned how I think it's best to do it. Now I'm going to do that. I'm happy with that. I need to get a mini dabber, guys, which is the one that's on the finger. I got it there, it's fine. I was going to say I need to shoot off and get a mini dabber. Now I'm going to grab my wet wipe, 2 seconds. So I've just shaped it a little bit, just with a wet wipe, not too much. I mean, all the curves and swirls will cover most of that anyway, and there's flowers going down here, which I'll do next. But first of all, we're going to get the neck right, okay, because the neck is important. A lot of you struggle with the shape of it. I kind of worked out it's an S shape, like that. If I go around there and follow around there, using the back of the circle now, I'm creating an S shape, and that neck and arches out nice, and it should work. And you can also follow the flow of that with the hair that comes behind it, and then you've kind of created what you needed to create. So we're going to go with that. I mean, ponies, a lot of people struggle with ponies. Do you know what I mean? It's just unicorns or My Little Pony. If somebody had ever said to me, as a grown man, you're going to be terrified by a little girl with a unicorn, I'd have been, well, what are you on about? Are you serious? But I was like Christmas time, because I was doing face painting with another painter who was, well, you know, she was experienced, and I'm well respected. And a child came up to me and asked for a unicorn because it was on her board, and I was mortified. I was terrified. I was actually frightened. I had to send it to the other painter because I just didn't even want to chance it. I don't want to spoil it for a little child and do some mess on her head. Do you know what I mean? So let's show you how I do this and see if it works for you, okay? So I've got my brush, got my filbert actually, okay? So what I do is I follow it around here, and I go down there and around there, okay? And that's it. That's the neck, okay? Now the head then obviously goes down here. You can bring it around here, and you go out there. So I kind of go this way now with the head, and there, alright? And that's, you know, it's going to look a bit like a dog, but once it's done, your face is on there, it should be pretty good, okay? And then the ear, or 2 ears, depends on what you want to do. Just kind of go there, or at a slight angle if I can. Messed up a little bit, but I'm comfortable. I'm not going to do a unicorn, I'm going to do a pony, but I'm going to put 2 ears on it. We'll see how that looks now. At the moment, it doesn't look much like anything, but it will. So, let's get it done, but we're going to go with the eye, okay? And then what I'm going to do then is go straight in with the flowers. Because I don't like flowers. I don't seem to get them right every time, so fingers crossed I'll get them right this time. So we're going to go with the blue. I picked the blue, so Snaz blue, with my finger dabber. Just going to get that on there, dab the back of that off. Find where I want to be, okay, with the eye, because that's important. The placement of the eye is very, very important. I've got to get it right, so I'm going to turn it that way so I can see I can't see myself otherwise. And I'm going to put it in there and dab it in. And that's my eye. These are guides. The circle is a guide. The eye is a guide. And it just, honestly, it helps. Do you know what I mean? It helps. You're not cheating. You're not cheating. You're doing what you want to do. You're doing a unicorn or a pony. So, right, I'm not going to need my filbert really now. I've done what I wanted to do. I did this yesterday and I looked at it and thought, shape's wrong, don't like it, not happy. But by the time I finished it, because the hair kind of covered some of the mistakes and shaped it up a bit, it looked brilliant, it looked perfect, I was happy with it. So, we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to go in there with the flowers. I got the Flora brush there, you can see that, by Snazaroo, funny enough, it's by Snaz. I got a lot of Snaz stuff here, haven't I? So, what I'm going to do first is I've used a little bit of the pink, and I kind of mucked the pink up now. I'm going to really wet it up, because I want like a little, not a pool, but I'll show you now how I do this. This is how I do this for flowers, this is how I do this for dots as well with the white. I kind of do this, and then I squeeze it, tilt the brush and push it, so I'm squeezing all the paint off and creating a little tiny, see the bubble there? And I'll use that now. I'll dip my brush in half and I double dip my flowers. So I'm going to get the flower brush, the floral brush, back into my white, which is already wetted up nice. And now we're going to go in with the flowers. Here we go. I always roll the back of the ferrule of the brush there, just tip of it roll there, just takes off any sort of extra around it. And I usually find as well, sometimes it's best to just press it and get rid of the first load, because otherwise the first petal is like a squashed mess. So we're going to do this, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this will look right, because the flower is going to go just there. So my flowers aren't always the best. So you're gonna have to appreciate that. And it's not a man thing either. I don't know whether other people struggle with that, but I do struggle a little bit with old flowers. What I've outlined, you know, and I've added bits in the middle, and it's, again, when you finished it with your detail, don't criticise at the start. Never ever judge your work at the very beginning. The worst thing you can do is start something, and like now, look at that and say, well, I'm not happy with the flower, because I ain't really. And the unicorn, the shape of the head is a bit round, you know, because it's never really that round. I could just say, right, well, I'd rub it off, start again. But you can imagine how long you'd be doing it if that was the case. It'd drive you nuts, wouldn't it? It would drive you nuts. Right, I'm going to pause some of this, because you've seen me do some of that, and then I'm going to jump to some of the more detailed bits, okay? So just so you know, what I tend to do with the flowers now, yeah, just to give them a bit more volume, is I just press in. in there. And I've gone with a dark shimmer purple. And it's not, I mean, it's faint on the petals here now, but it just gives it a little bit more impact, because I'll put a gem in there now as well. I might do that now, to be honest, and then, yeah. But I just wanted to show you that. I'll use the outline as well, but it's very, so use a very, very thin brush there, and I actually used the dark purple shimmer, which is a Snazaroo. And that's this is the spot, the tiny sort of spot that I told you about the other day, okay? I'm going to start doing the hair of the unicorn now, this way obviously, or the pony. It kind of, this will shape the head. So I kind of want to go up here, and I want to bring it down. Just press it real thick, bring it down, and take it out, like that. Okay, so I've gone right across there. I'm comfortable with that. And a little bit there, because we've got 2 years on this one. Okay, and then we're going to go to the back now as well. I've used a very, very bright, it's a very small chameleon pink, sort of neon, well, neon pink. And it's lovely, it really is, it sets it off, especially as there's pink in here, but this is, you can see it's brighter, yeah? And then we're going to go right round the back end of this now as well. So we're going to press it down, and we're going to go all the way around here, and maybe up there as well, yeah? Or you can go down here. You can kind of do what you want, really, can't you? Do you know what I mean? I'll blend that in, actually. I'm not going to use that. But this bit here I will. So we'll take it straight down there. Okay. Just what I think I did yesterday, to be honest. I took it right down. Just give a little bit of a peek there. So I'm happy with that. That is, so far, looking... It's looking more like a pony now. It's getting more shape now as well. So we're going to do the... Focus on the pony mostly now to start with. So I'm going to do the line work now with the spotter that I just used, which is this tiny, tiny little brush here, which I love. The one with all the paint come off it. And going with the black now. So what's really, really important here, obviously, is I don't mess up with the black line work. This is the delicate bit now, isn't it? This is the bit that sort of sets it all off, you know. You get this wrong, and it is a mess. You can't do much about it. So what's important is this black ain't runny. If it's runny, I got big, big problems coming here. So here we go. We're gonna go in with the shape of the pony. So we're going down here. I gotta try to get you in this shot here. That's his mouth there. Cross there, down there. Okay. And this is the chin. And then